with the whole Simone Biles thing, where I never saw something so many people I feel that were like calling her a quitter and saying shit. I just felt like all of them were like, what have you ever done to put you in position to even understand what she's going through? To call like yeah, if you look at like Michael Phelps spoke up for her, like other Olympic athletes all say like, no, I completely understand. And if you like consider, yo, she trained to do this in 2020, that was shut off. And then all of a sudden it comes back up, oh, we doing it in 2021 now. I feel like, yeah, her body had to really absorb some sort of like, yo, like, it's like this is a lot. And
Yeah,
this ain't her first Olympics. You know what I'm saying? Like she's done this like
yeah,
time after time after time. So like when I saw like Jason Whitlock dumbass, and then like just other people, like they saying stuff like, what have y'all done to even understand that? You know,
yeah,
it just bothered me so much just seeing so many people just like, oh, she's a quitter. Why are you celebrating her? It's like, I mean, we're not really like we're just applauding, like, yeah, like do what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not saying, yeah, quit. It's like what? It's just, I just don't
yeah,
get why people would immediately jump to that. Like, is it something
yeah,
where it's I don't know. I don't even want to imply what it is, what I think it is, because I hope it's not. But it's just like it's just stupid whenever I see stuff like that. It's like, yo, you don't know
my
what that person's going through.
my thing is when I saw like when she did like her little, I forgot what it's called, when she did one of the, I forgot what the exact thing, but I saw it right before she walked out. When
Mm,
she was doing that, you could tell right when she landed, like, and like looked up and walked away, she did not, like, she was not in it. Like, like
yeah,
something was wrong. You could tell that from the face. Like she did not want to be there anymore.
yeah.
Like, you could literally read her body and say, "Y'all don't want to be here."
I
So
think
it's sort of like when athletes, when athletes know like something don't feel right and they leave, and like name it like Naomi Osaka.
yeah,
I got that
Naomi
right.
Osaka. Yeah,
Naomi Osaka. When she like walked out of Wisconsin because she had anxiety, people was like, "Oh, you know what I'm saying?"
mm,
It's a mental health thing. Like she felt like something was wrong. She didn't know where the fuck she was at, like when she was in the air.
yeah,
I talked to my mom about it. I told my mom, I said that's something that I can never do because one, I have like in the back of my mind would be even if I did it 100 times, like driving still in the back of my mind, what happens if I get in a car accident?
yeah,
That's still gonna be in the back of your mind. So if that starts to come to the forward of your mind, you're gonna start panicking. And you're gonna be like, y'all don't want to do this right now.
yeah, yeah.
Right?
Well, first, oh, well, I guess you gonna keep going.
Oh no, I'm saying this,
Uh,
right? Like,
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah, like at first I thought it was funny sort of thing of the car accident because you know like I drive with glasses, so like I actually have this weird paranoia that if I get into an accident and the airbag
Yeah,
is
man.
going to hit my glasses and like jam it in my eye, I have that weird paranoia. So like that's my thing where if I ever get too close to somebody, I have this weird thing where I'm like, oh shit, like I gotta be ready to take off my glasses and stuff like that because I don't want that shit to like really get in my eye.
Yeah,
But yeah, I feel with the yeah, once you if you're doing gymnastics, afraid of okay, I might land wrong. Yeah, you're not going to be at your best. You're not gonna be at your
yeah.
best at all. Because I was
And
heard
you already pulled out another one. You already pulled out the team one, so you can tell right there she wasn't feeling.
yeah, I saw Mark Cuban. He had on Carmelo Anthony's I forgot what he calls it. My bad, y'all. But Carmelo Anthony has a thing where he interviews people and like Mark Cuban was like, no, for the NBA players, that's what I'm saying. I think everyone actually followed basketball knew they were going to lose to France because they said you come off this long season, a lot of them were in the playoffs. They had playoff runs, and then you're just playing. You aren't really playing together. You're just thrown in there, and it's like, all right, figure it out. Now you playing against countries and teams that they've been playing together for years. Like this ain't their first Olympics together. Like they ain't sending multiple teams. These are a lot of the same guys, and it's just. And then after Olympics, those players are gonna have to come right back and get ready for the season. It's like, bro, like the NBA players aren't getting enough credit for even going over there to play. But of course, everyone's like, "Oh, they suck now. They trash. They trash." I'm like, bro, like it's just the Olympics this year. I think just shows like, yo, people really need to come to an understanding that this is ridiculous what they're going through now. Like usually you get 4 years prepared. They probably didn't. They didn't know if the Olympics were going to just roll over to next year. They thought it was just canceled. You
Yeah,
know, so it's like, oh, then all of a sudden, like, oh nope, it's next
smart
year.
person
Then you got to
mind
get
it'd be
right back up.
canceled. And the smart
No,
person mind, that joint be canceled like if there's a fire in the building.
yeah,
The building not really good to come in, but you're gonna move people back in there? Fuck no.
mm,
You're gonna
yeah,
let let the shit get cleaned up first.
yeah.
I feel like everything was too rushed, and they could have just like, yeah, I'm sorry, like we're not having Olympics this year. Next year we're gonna have Olympics, and we're
Well,
just gonna give up, and we're just gonna have longer than what we had. It's gonna be a
what's the
longer time.
I assume there's a monetary gain. What is it where because what I was seeing like on the news, they're saying a lot of people in Tokyo actually didn't want the Olympic
No, all right.
there.
So here's the funny thing. This is where cancel culture could be a good thing and a bad thing. The people of Tokyo did not want it. So
Mm,
this where it comes up to don't throw stones if you live in a glass house. Everybody got a fucked up past no matter what you did, anything.
mm,
Anybody could pull up something that you did in the past that everybody would see was wrong. So they went through so many people like everybody over there got in trouble for saying something racist, doing sexual stuff with kids, doing other stuff. So it's a lot of like people that was in the US, the Tokyo like committee for like the organization and stuff that got wrong and that fucked up past. So everybody they presented, they was like, nope, we're just gonna find something bad about it. We're gonna find somebody bad about this because they do not want it there because they're like, we're still going through a pandemic.
mm.
People are still dying. No, I don't want this shit. Some people on lockdown, some people are not. Like fuck no, we don't want our people to be hurt because y'all want to make money.
Yeah, man, it's like
That's
that.
sort of like picture if all right, picture this, okay. Rolling Loud happened, and but it was just it was for a whole week, and there was a whole bunch of people from all over the world coming in there, and your county, and you live in a county next to it, you live in a county next to it, or like a place next to it,
Yeah,
next to where the venue's gonna be, and y'all on lockdown, and the surrounding areas on lockdown, but that one is not. Wouldn't you feel some type of way? Like, why is
yeah,
all these people coming in here? Gonna get and then everybody gonna be sick, but we're on lockdown.
yeah,
It's like no, like at the end of the day, you got to look out for the wealth of, the health of everybody, not just the money part.
yeah.
Like money rules the world. They're gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do.